would you expect the person to pause it, like without you even asking
that's
them?
a great question.
No,
'Cause
absolutely.
I'm not pausing.
If you
No.
said, hold on, I gotta
See,
go
and I
to
knew
the...
there's
not
it's
pausing
two
it.
different kind of people. I already
If
knew.
you don't
Catch
pause
up.
the movie when I
Excuse
get up,
me?
you don't care about
What?
me.
Wait, hold on.
That is
Not even
really
for me.
crazy.
If somebody else I was with said, hold on, I need to use
You
the
me always
bathroom
pause the
real
movie. I
quick.
never
guys,
pause.
guys.
You know,
Sorry.
no offense to y'all relationship, but if you don't pause the movie when I get up, you don't care about me.
I ain't
You
pausing
will
it.
let me drown in this bitch. Like you don't care if I don't know.
That literally makes no
Because
sense.
I don't care if you don't pause it for me, it doesn't bother me. Don't pause it. I don't care.
Because that means you're not really interested in what
Nah,
you're
I'll
watching.
catch up. I like to
No,
figure it
yeah.
out.
If you know,
No.
hold on, no.
Nah, fuck all that.
Absolutely
I'm not. Going
not.
for that.
No.
Wait, if
You
you
better
tell
turn the
me,
TV to the
if you tell
kitchen
me,
so I
hold
can
on,
see.
Yeah.
You gotta just pause it.
if you tell me, hold on, I
Yeah.
need to use the bathroom real quick, I'm pausing it. All right.
What? Keep it moving.
No. Okay, so
No.
listen, a lot of times
Nah,
we
you better
will be
pause.
watching a show. I told you I like episodic, shows or whatever, movies or whatever you want to call it. And if it's something that we actually watch together, like that's something we've committed to, then typically, honestly, if he goes to the bathroom, I don't even remember to pause it. Just I don't remember. No, Alan is saying he just won't. I'm just saying I'm into it. I don't
Okay,
remember.
but hold on. When they come back, are you rewinding?
We can. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't mind if you
That's
rewind.
the thing. I don't.
No,
I'm not a
just gonna pause
rewinder.
it.
I am not a
It's
rewinder.
so
neither.
corny.
I
Wait,
pause
but
it all the time.
wait.
It's the
But
same thing I just
wait.
watched.
I'm not done though. But listen, I will say this: every single time, even if I don't want him to pause or if I don't care, because I can, catch up in 2 minutes, he still pauses it.
Yeah, I pause it.
I'm like, you ain't got to pause it. Go ahead. Like,
I like that.
No.
Some of your
so it's
I
so
need
it's very
consideration.
it's very considerate and nice and
Like,
thoughtful.
very
You could probably look at his girl
reserved.
all resentful. You.
I like. No, I would.
Nah,
This would
I'd
be our
like,
last
I'll
date.
pee real quick.
This would be
I'ma
our
come back
last
real
date.
quick. But pause this shit.
I
Like,
don't
what the
care
fuck?
if you're gonna
Pause
come back
this
in
shit.
10 minutes. Pause it.
You know how like
My stomach hurt now. That's different.
that. Well, I will announce that. Like,
Right.
yo, listen, you might as well just go keep it going because
I
I can't. I'm gonna keep it going. But like you know how like they be like, oh, if you coughed out blood, there's underlining issues, right? Underlining conditions.
Oh yeah.
Right? That's how I look at it when you don't pause the movie. This inconsideration that you have is going to pour into a lot of other different areas into our relationship, and I can't do it. So if you don't pause it, this will be our last date.
I've
I will finish the
literally
job.
dated
but I will-
someone like this, and I literally did not understand them. Every little thing that I did, they would be like,
It was a problem.
"You were that was inconsiderate of you. Like you don't care about me." And I'm like,
I would be like, you know
Wait,
what?
what?
God damn, I don't.
But first of all, I didn't say that.
All of this extra. I can't stand somebody that just complain all the damn time. No, listen. When somebody be like, "Oh,
littlest
no."
things, bro.
They be like,
Continue.
that was so offensive, or you weren't like, fuck, do you like me or not? Because clearly you don't like me. You just keep fucking complaining all the damn time. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, I can't stand people who just complain all the time, like, oh, you didn't consider me, or blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. And leave me alone. Either you like me or you don't.
Nah, I don't like you no more.
I agree.
Right, leave me alone if you don't fucking like me.
Oh no, Aaron is really aggressive.
I like.
No, I'm a
I-
communicator, so I'm gonna be like, when you did this, it made me feel that way.
No,
and you could just not do that.
I
again.
appreciate
Every
it.
time?
I
Over-communicating.
appreciate no.
That's how
I
I
appreciate a
communicate, too.
communicator.
I need to be
but
like that.
this person I was dating,
I don't wanna
very
resent you.
reactive.
Over-communicating.
You a little bitch.
A little
Like, then
fucking
I'm like, this
bitch.
ain't gonna work
Like,
out.
God damn,
why
money.
you so mad that I didn't respond to you? I was waiting for you to call me. Why are you so mad? Like,
Nah,
Is
see,
that insecurity?
I got a lot of demons.
I have
so
no
like,
idea.
I'm like, you know what? Like, I'll be like, yo, for me to be better, I need things to operate like this. I have to over communicate because I don't like to react. Because if I just start reacting,
Yes.
I'm gonna just go crazy. So
This
for me,
is
I need to
facts.
understand exactly what it is, how your mind was. So it could be an over communicative, but for me, that is what I need for me and you to actually come to a position where I can understand. Now, if you don't pause it the first time, I'd be like, so let me ask you a question.
oh God.
And and I tell you like this, my girl hates when I say, let me ask you a question because that
She
means
already know what it is.
I need to understand your train of thought
I do the
because
same thing.
like, let me ask you this question. So when I left and you paused it, were you intending on rewinding it for what I missed or were you just going to keep going? because
Wait, when she didn't pause it.
when you didn't pause it,
Okay.
my bad. Yeah, when you didn't pause it, did you intend on rewinding it for me, or
I would
did you
hate
just?
dating someone like
Oh
you.
my God. No, see, I don't do that. I'm like, listen, when I got up and you didn't pause it, like, I'm vested in the show just like you are. It made me feel like, damn, you couldn't pause it for a second. I'm not gonna be like, why? When you did, I'm letting you know when
She just
you
did
did
it better than
this.
me.
That's too much talking.
She just do it better than
it's
me.
so
Connie,
much
you are 100%
talking.
right.
I'm not gonna be passive
I need to
aggressive
understand.
because
But that
One
is-
voice,
but
one
that
voice,
is-
one voice.
but That is some sort of passive aggressiveness.
not. I'm
You're
very
saying
direct.
all of that instead of saying like, babe, rewind it.
I'd be like, you want me to
Hand on
go
your
home?
leg.
That is that is a form of passive aggressiveness.
no, it's not.
It is. It definitely is because you're saying all of that. You're saying all of those words instead of saying, babe, just rewind it.
No, because you know what? I want you to understand so there's no miscommunication between us. I clearly communicate to you because next time we watch a movie, I'm not coming back
Don't
and
do it
saying,
again.
babe, rewind it.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know when you do X, Y, and Z, I don't like it. So next time I get up and you let it go again, I'm like, oh, okay, so that means you don't really consider my feelings.
But I feel like the
I'm with
proper
you,
way,
Marie. I'm
the
with you
proper
100%,
way of
Marie.
mature communication is
Not when you the least maturest on this panel.
The least
No, but she got a little
I
strong.
don't feel like I'm the
I don't
least
even know if
mature.
that's correct,
No,
but
hold
The least
on.
mature.
I think that Rico was the
But
least
the is
mature.
is
I'm
like
not
an
even gonna
emphasis.
lie.
Wait, guys, hold on a second.
Communication.
Amanda
No
has a
problem.
very, very strong point.
I
And
do have a
you guys
point.
are on opposite sides.
Because no,
Amanda is saying, be direct,
that is the
be
right.
direct.
That was the.
no, you're not being direct. Because when you start if you start talking to me about let me ask you a question.
No, that's
I'm gonna get ready to fight anyway.
No, that's
Wow,
Rico.
that's terrible.
I don't do that. That's what
That's-
I said. I said, I don't do all that. Let me ask you a question. I said, no, Rico says, let me ask you a question. Because that is passive aggressive. A little
I
bit.
just want to have. I can't have a question.
No.
Me asking. Can I ask you a
I'm
question?
very-
Is passive aggressive.
No, I'm very clear. I said, I got up. Let me see. We
This
both
world
watching
is
this
wild.
movie. I got up. We're both in it. When you chose not to pause it, right? First of all, I'm not even going there.
You
know what,
asking
me?
a question though.
No, me?
Why are you asking a question?
Amanda, you're right. You know what I mean? I'm going to be like, pause it. I'm about to use the bathroom.
That's what she just said.
That's
I
right.
said all
No,
you
no,
have
no,
to
it's
do.
not.
Amanda
No,
said,
no,
I'm going
wait.
to rewind it.
yeah.
Marie is going to be like, I'm about to
Proactive.
go
No,
use
wait.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Pause that. real
But
quick.
whether it's
I'm not gonna
babe,
lie.
I'm going to the bathroom.
No, no, no.
Pause it.
I'm going to be like, this is real life.
What you're saying versus what Amanda's saying. What is it you're saying?
In real life, babe, I'm about to use the bathroom. Pause it.
So you're going to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my real life,
Okay.
I'm not waiting on you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, pause it.
And then Amanda is
Okay,
saying,
but
and
what
Amanda
I'm
is saying,
like, when you
After
come
the
back
fact.
and you're like,
But
oh,
whether
you didn't.
what
It
it
is clear communication.
what it is
I would
clear
say pause it
communication.
too.
Whether you say, babe, I'm going to the bathroom, pause it, or oh, babe, rewind it when you come back.
I'm
It's
not
the same
rewinding.
thing. It's still clear communication.
No.
Don't come back and be like, so when I left and you decided to keep the movie, that is
oh, I
passive
think Amanda's going for
aggressiveness.
more Rico's underlining of saying that there's an underlining in this.
Wait,
Yeah,
But
and
Rico is saying
you're
that
thinking,
you not
Come on,
pausing the movie.
Hold on. But I do think when people are dating, they do test each other. Hold on now. They do test each other because you're dating. Because I'm married. I've been married for a long time. So it's automatic. Babe, pause it. But when you're dating, you're testing to see somebody. Let me see. I'm going to get up this bitch going to pause this. And she
Facts.
don't.
Rico.
And
Fuck
she
her.
don't.
Leave.
And if you have clear communication,
again.
you're
I don't
going
got
to come
time for
back.
all these tests.
She don't
now.
give a fuck about you, bro.
Wait, let me
She don't care if you up to date. Like, all right, yo, cool. She won't leave you behind. All right, pet. Listen, she leave
I
you
mean,
behind
you
in the
gotta pause
movie.
this movie.
She leave you behind in real life.
So this is the thing. I believe that both y'all have a point because it does seem easy to just proactively say, yo, pause this shit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a cheese board. Or for you to be like, oh, when you
Cheese
come
board
back
takes
from
time.
taking a doo-doo, you be like, oh, can you rewind it? You know, no problem, right? However, I agree with Rico the most because I think it's important to understand the pathology when it comes to why people do things and how they react to things so that you can understand if they do it again, why it was done, or maybe why they didn't think about doing it, or so on and so forth. So the pathology gives you the context of what people are thinking and or how they do things. So for me, I actually do be asking
Wow.
questions
I'm so
like,
happy.
no,
This is-
wait, no,
this
listen.
is a
I'm
heart
like,
to
I'll
heart.
normally ask when something just doesn't make any sense, why you do something, I ask my husband, "Can I ask you a question?" I'm like, only because I really just want to understand.
That's what it is.
Then
I just
would
want to
be
understand what your like.
Okay, I
your,
get it.
Your train
Well,
of thought is.
Yeah, because the thing is that if you don't think it's reasonable to do something and your partner thinks that it is, you're not on the same page. So you have to wait a minute, but you have to understand the pathology
Yeah.
and why people do things. So I think that it helps in asking those questions. And I think perhaps some people may be passive aggressive, but when I'm asking those kind of questions, I genuinely want to know because I want to understand why in your mind it makes sense to put a new roll of toilet paper on top of the holder instead of taking off
We go throwing him under the bus now.
these are facts. This is an observation. So why would you put the toilet paper on top of the holder with the leftover cardboard of the previous toilet paper versus taking off the old one and putting on a new one? And then there's a trash can in the toilet room.
Damn.
So can I just say
You know
something?
what
But does it-
would say?
I have a
Babe,
couple
don't
of-
do this again.
I
This
have
goes here.
No.
That's it.
real
Now, can I ask you a question? That is
No, because the thing is,
I ask you a
but you gotta
question?
understand. Like, so here's my thing. If, for example,
Have
let's
you
go
ever
back.
lived with a partner?
No,
no.
that's her issue.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
When you live with somebody,
A
you
million things.
yes.
And I promise you, you're not gonna do that. for
wait. Before we
everything.
go off on this, I'm just trying to say something very clearly. If 20-something-year-old Alan is in his house single and you're at my house, I don't care if you pause the movie. I'm trying to fuck. I don't give a fuck about that movie. It's on Netflix that I already have a subscription to. I'll see that shit another time. Let that shit keep running as much as you fucking want. I'm trying to knock out the night and then we get to know each other. So
But
you understand?
Alan being
But
a
look,
creeper.
Alan, and this is the key to the
Scammy.
game. See, look, Alan, no offense, right? But the 20-year-old Alan was dealing with those 20-year-olds or whatever. The new 20-year-olds, mine is different. So and this is just my own personal experience. If I was to say, hypothetically, I don't care about her pausing the movie, in her mind, she's going to be like, he don't want to watch this movie. Again, he's here for one mission only.
Mhm.
Cat's out the bag. So you got to show like, all right, cool. If I'm gonna play the game, I gotta play it right. I gotta show that I'm here. I gotta show that I'm present. I gotta show that I care, right? I gotta show that I'm considerate. These are the things that you need to show when you're watching a movie with a girl. So if you leave and you tell her not to pause the movie, then she already is thinking like, oh, he doesn't even want to watch the movie. He's here because I'm here, and he's here to do what he wants to do. But if you say, yo, just pause the movie, or even if you don't, you come back and be like, how come you didn't pause the movie? Now you're actually making her think, okay, he's not just like every other guy who just wants to have sex with me. He actually wants to be here to spend time with me.
But he really is.
But he still wants. But
But he is like every other
it's all
guy.
about keeping the
Just
mask on.
plotting.
It's all about keeping the mask on.
I want to go.
Ladies, do y'all hear this? Don't fall for the bullshit.
Yeah, right.
They
You
really
don't
don't
You don't want
care.
to be like, he'd be like, no, rewind it, bitch. And you'd be like, all right.
Damn.
But let's go back to underlining when we're talking about movies. Now, again, we have a scenario sorta like third date, fourth date, second date, whatever. You're in the crib. I don't think people respect movie gaps. We talk about age gaps, but there are movie gaps, right? Earlier, Amanda mentioned Degrassi. She was like, oh, there's a Degrassi where the parents were involved, and there's a Degrassi
With Drake?
With Drake.
New
There's a Degrassi
generation.
with Drake. Right? Oh, Marie's calling you.
No, I'm good.
The guest? That's what I thought it was.
Just continue.
All right. And there's a Degrassi with
See, that was pausing the movie. We were filming.
Right, and everybody was
We were
quiet.
quiet.
Like, something
No, I thought it
going
was
on.
the guest. But what I'm saying is the movie gap. Meaning that a lot of people when you're dating, people don't know how much tastes are different in movies. And I could agree with Rico with that being an underlining.
Like, what do you?
Because if we really don't like the same movies, I don't know if I could like you.
Nah, that's a fact. It's like if
No.
we don't like the same music, oh, we'll never be able to drive together.
No, wait.
Oh.
Hold on.
Like,
Because I enjoy getting to learn new things from a partner. So I dated this guy one time, and he did not have the same movie taste as me. I don't want to say obviously, but I feel like I'm a chick flick kind of person. But he did put me on to different movies and music. So typically what he listens to, I didn't typically listen to, but he put me on to what he likes and
Did you
I
like
liked
it?
it. I like it.
But did
So-
you expect him to like yours?
Right.
Because that's where it goes south. Because you will step, not saying you personally, but a lot of people will step outside of their comfort zone to get to know somebody's liking and taste in music and movies and film. But then if they are not reciprocating
Yeah.
the same energy for your liking,
You gonna
that's
feel
where
it, right?
resentment comes in. And then that's where the problems start to pour out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't really, not that I can't agree, but that wasn't my situation. So what's funny is I made him I made him watch To All the Boys I liked before. That movie was during the pandemic.
Never heard of it.
It's
Wait,
on
never.
Netflix.
To all the boys I
To
like
all the
before,
boys
So
I've
all
ever
the boys
loved.
I've loved before.
I would never
That
watch
was
that. I don't even by the title. I'd be like, "Fuck, are you doing? What's your purpose?"
Yeah, it would be.
that
in the-
was a movie that
triggering.
had just came out that year, and it was pretty big on Netflix. And I made him watch it because I really liked it.
I needed
and
one that to all the girls I liked before. We need to make
To all the
To
girls I
all
dated.
the
yeah.
boys I've
So-
ever loved.
to all
Yeah.
to
Something-
the three girls I loved
But,
prior.
Amanda, what I'm saying is
So
like, what if he like documentaries, French movies with subtitles, foreign movies with subtitles? He's very artsy. He doesn't go to like the premiere movie theaters. He goes to
AMC.
them little small movie theaters in Manhattan that only shows a movie that's
Yeah.
comes out in New York and LA. Like he's into that world.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
real.
Trying to connect to,
to
see
be
if
honest,
movie
that doesn't stray me away from someone when we have two different, completely like different interests. To be honest, because I like someone that is naturally themselves. I like someone that doesn't try to conform with, society. Like this is what you're into, and you're like this is like specifically you. Like I can say like, oh well, this person likes this, and this person, they're their own person, and it's kind of cool that this is like stuff that they like. I don't really think that would stray me away from that person. It would just make me more interested in them. It tells me specifically what I can do for you to cater for what you like or what you need that, typically isn't everybody else.
Amanda, can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question.
This is the bullshit I don't like. Let me
I'm
ask you a question. Is this so
I'm
like
just
what
curious.
the fuck do you want to say?
I'm just curious. What happens? Because the thing is, in my personal experience, it's never just I like what I like and you like what you like. It's usually I think what you like is trash, right? So if he's like, no offense, but all the boys you ever loved, I don't want to watch it. I think it's whack. I don't want to watch anything. In fact, I'm not conforming to society or you. So,
I don't need you to conform to me.
well, you said,
To society.
like you were able to get your ex to watch a movie that he typically wouldn't watch.
Right.
That is, in retrospect, some type of conforming or submitting to something other than outside of himself of his own preference.